Hello everyone, welcome back to the Monopolistic Investor. This time I'm not showing a video about analyzing stocks because right now I'm in the middle of looking for the next 100 bagger. So this video will be more like a journal of what I have achieved. Namely, I walked into a pizzeria with my friend and I tried to ask them whether they wanted to try out my prototype of a website which would save them time because they wouldn't have to get on the phone and talk to clients because this friend told me that he noticed that the cooks were a bit angry when they had to answer the phone while they were working on the pizza. So I built a simple prototype and I connected a small device which is a printer. I have it right here. Such a device which connects via USB-C. This device just printed out small slips of paper which looked a bit like receipts, but instead had the order name, the ordering client, the pizzas that they ordered. And I tried to ask the owner whether he wants that to try it. Like first I said, "Hello, I'm from a technical school that is programmer oriented." Of course, I'm paraphrasing here. And I told him that I built a test website and we are trying to see whether they would. What, like I explained that people would be able to order pizzas on it without actually calling them, and that there would be like these kind of upselling methods like on McDonald's, like proposed food items. And also I said that uh, we want to uh, give it to them for 30 days for free so that they will say whether they like it or not. Something like that. And the thing is, I have 3 pages of A4 format about this conversation with the pizzeria owner. And I will be looking at it because it's helpful. I can give as much information to you guys as possible. First of all, the pizzeria owner listened to me all the time. He didn't he wasn't rude to me or my friend. He calmly answered all my questions. First of all, he told us that um, they have a lot of clients from phones. There's a lot of grandmothers, you can say, and that do we know the uh, telephone to app ratio of people ordering? Uh, They He told me that if we would come uh, on a Wednesday instead of this Saturday that was past, he could have talked to us for a longer amount of time. He is very busy, but he did spend some time with us. We also ordered a pizza, and so he said that we shouldn't take his uh, words as some kind of an anchor which we have to hold on to. He told us that in his view it would be better to first ask 100 companies and show them our software and ask them for their opinion on it. Um, he then said that he isn't interested because he is in a phase of great growth, and that also 2 companies are calling his store every month asking him whether he wants a website or not, and he doesn't want it. because, well, his customers are calling. When I will get to it later, but it's a specific kind of a client. I then asked him about his problems. Well, he said that people are ordering um, like on a set hour, but wait, that's not the problem. The thing is that he told us about this kind of a unique threat that is emerging in business to customer uh, businesses recently in the food industry. For example, people are taking a photo of a finished burger in a restaurant. They are putting it into an AI and telling the AI to swap the real meat for uncooked meat, and then they are doing like they are saying, "Oh, my food isn't cooked," and they want their money back. So that is unfair. That is a unique risk. He told us that when there's going to be a website, there's going to be these kind of mm, unfair situations. He said that he has problems with his workers. They want better shoes. They told us to. He told us we should ask some companies which are these kind of middlemen, like something we would propose, like a flat fee for a service. The taking the receiving of orders is also an issue. Warehouses have a bad UI. He said that there's a small amount of people who actually know how to make a good user interface. Uh, Clients are ordering pizza for an set hour, and when their car breaks down, which actually happened some time ago, and they don't receive it quick enough, the pizza is cold. That is a cost, and guess what? The customer has to pay. But would the pizzeria give a cold pizza to them? What do you think? That is an issue for them. That is lost money. So, this pizzeria owner said to us, maybe we can say, uh, like, you can add a comment to the online order. One of the cooks in the restaurant told us about some kind of a software which says that it's connecting like everything in one, and it's called restaurant. You can search on the internet for that around Poznań in Poland, but I'm not sure actually what that is. I haven't checked it right away. Um the pizzeria owner also said that if the UI is more complex, then the personnel needs to be like taught even more. Then I concluded with, well, that's more time spent for you, mister. And he agreed. For example, he said that he needed to teach his employees on how to work on the new point of sale system because they were working on a different one. I then told him about that I worked in McDonald's and that I also did something similar. Then we had, well, then a client rang on the phone because like he was um, sitting behind the counter, and like we were standing, we were asking questions. Like I was asking, my friend was just there for the psychological help, really, because otherwise, like I would have, it would have been stressful. Like I will tell you what I'm planning to do next. Um, the thing is that this client, which was talking on the phone with this pizzeria owner, said that he didn't know exactly what to order. Like, do you have something with kebab or like the pizzeria owner said, but like what do you want, Mrs. Like, what do you like? At least tell me one or two ingredients because I don't know what to tell you about. And like, the thing is that mm after that, the pizzeria owner told us when the clients don't know what they want, they need a conversation. The thing is that look, if there's no internet, because what happened next, there was no internet in the restaurant. Like they had this card reader. Guess what? A woman got to the counter, paid with a card. It didn't go through. She paid in cash. Then what happened? 15 minutes came by and the transaction went through. Uh, Fortunately, the woman came in and she took the pizza, and the pizzeria owner gave her her money back. So she only paid once. But the thing is that look, these kinds of problems are really hard to quantify, like in software. So by now it was already like, I think I was already thinking about killing this business because like my idea, because it wasn't getting anywhere, because it's too much of a hassle. For example, the pizzeria owner also told us, I'm calling this woman from Macro, and it's a wholesaler for businesses in Poland. It's a giant blue store. Uh, and he says that he can't add Coca-Cola to his card. And uh, on the support call center, they are saying that Coca-Cola is in store. But the pizzeria owner is saying, I can't add it to my card because the card is gray. And for half an hour, this woman couldn't help him. And the pizzeria owner said, the interface is what matters the most. He says, for example, on Allegro, everything is set. How is it possible we can pay with a blick without a code? For example, he also mentioned that frequently asked questions, if there are going to be uh, like third like a lot of questions, for example 50 plus 70 plus, it's like the most commonly answered questions, then it's going to make the consultant's job easier. Also, the pizzeria owner said that on his point of sale there is no change given. Like when a customer pays 200 PLN and you have to, and sorry, when the customer pays something like 49.37 and he gives the pizzeria owner 200 PLN, well, he has to do it in his head. And after 5 hours, he also mentioned, he's so tired that sometimes he's not even able to take an order on the phone because, like, no, it's very tiring. The atmosphere is very tense. And I asked him about payment solution, like a payment gateway, like Stripe. Uh, he said that he likes paying like in advance. Uh, okay, yes, here was the 15-minute problem. I just said it earlier. And for example, he said that some people don't want to pay in advance. They want to actually feel the thing before they pay. Um, yes. He also told us that around one pizza was eaten on the spot, five were on takeaway on a monthly basis. He told us maybe about some like reports or surveys that we can search online for. Uh, yes, some are public. Maybe we can do something. Well, it was like, but already by then I knew that this business isn't for me. It's too complex. He has plans for expansion, but that time will show that. Mm, Also, there was another conversation where a customer ordered a pizza which wasn't available because it was on the old menu, and the pizzeria owner, Mister, you can look at our Facebook page on the photos page and check the latest menu here. So this pizzeria owner didn't need our solution, which I worked off for. I thought it was a good thing, but the thing is, in the end, I didn't even manage to show it to the pizzeria owner because he just wasn't interested. So the laptop stayed in the backpack along with the printer. I just told him about it. So maybe a crucial piece of advice: don't target um, restaurants. Usually, most of these businesses go bankrupt. Of course, I'm not saying this one will, but the thing is, it's a very unpredictable and very hard to quantify industry. I will try approaching some cardboard companies, like which are producing cardboard uh, boxes, and I will ask them about their problems. I hope this video helped you get to know the pizza industry a little bit more and the problems associated with trying to show them a solution.